Alright guys, we're going to talk about the news today. It is July 3rd, Wednesday. It is about 11:50 p.m. Today is Tom Cruise's birthday. It's Connie Nielsen's birthday. From Wonder Woman, Shawnee Smith, Olivia Munn, Patrick Wilson, Tommy Flanagan. All of their birthdays, and Kurtwood Smith, Yeardley Smith. That's Bart Simpson. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you. Okay, let's move on. Twisters director Jan DeBont remembers shapeshifters Bill Paxton and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Now this was a little hard for me to read because I did personally know Bill and his family. I grew up with them. I went to school with his kids. If you guys are watching, hi, James and Lydia. I hope you guys are good, doing well. But I actually have not watched Twisters or anything with Bill in quite some time. Because it is a little hard. And I'm not saying I was close with him, but he still had a huge impact on my life and where I am today. And he was a very good guy, at least to me. That's all I'll say. So lots of good memories with Bill, and Twisters was one of my favorite films of his, and one of the first films I was shown by my parents. I think that was my introduction to Bill Paxton, was Twisters, because my parents loved that movie, and so we would watch it a lot. And I'll definitely pull it out and watch Twisters again prior to the new one coming out. I said Twisters, I meant Twister, because the new one's called Twisters. But I've been missing it, but it will be a bit of a home stretch for me. I'm not going to go through this whole article, but I wanted to touch on this is a sweet picture right here of Bill. I love that shot. Bill Paxton is Bill Harding in Jan DeBont's Twister. To be honest with you, it was hard to rewatch Twister knowing that Bill Paxton and Philip Seymour Hoffman are no longer with us. When you think back to your time together, what memories come to mind first? The cast of such team, which I hoped would happen. I hoped there would be a relaxed feeling about them, and that they would support each other, and they would have this quick-witted banter with each other, and it did happen. Philip Seymour Hoffman, who was really laid back, was one of the people who contributed the most for that to happen. And so was Bill, of course. He was such a high energy individual, and he loved stepping in the middle of an action scene. He really loved dangerous things. He loved getting other people involved as a group. So those two were basically the shapeshifters of that group, and they helped make a group of really amazing people feel as if they had worked together for a really long time. It's unique to get that feeling on the screen. Bill Paxton's character referred to Cary Elwes' character as a Nightcrawler before describing him in a way that's very similar to Bill Stringer character in 2014's Nightcrawler. Dude, who cares? Like, chill. Sorry, that was a stupid question by the interviewer. Yeah. Sending my best to Bill and his family. My heart goes out to you guys still and always. Are you guys excited for Twisters? Will you guys be there? I definitely want to see it for Bill, even though I know he's not going to be a part of it. Alright, so Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman posted this sweet little video because they were in Shanghai promoting Deadpool and Wolverine. You can watch this little cute clip together.
This is the first time Hugh's handlers have ever let him outside. He's never been in the sun before, and he's never touched electronics.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just saying that you're so tall, so handsome.
Cut!
And Sean Levy, the director, said, I can't take them anywhere. I thought that was cute. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy were gifted Deadpool and Wolverine themed Hanboks at the Seoul Hanboks at the Seoul fan event. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but I do love the yellow and red, and the director gets the blue. But no, these are beautiful and very fitting for Wolverine and Deadpool. Shanghai was the first stop on the Deadpool and Wolverine tour, and we all thank you from the heart of our bottom. What a city and what a welcome. I almost read that wrong. That was funny. Ryan, I love this shot of him with the claws and meat on it. Get a picture of them doing the picture here. Shish kebabs. That's what I was trying to think of. The word I was trying to think of. Shish kebabs. Wikidiator. Just because these two films are now releasing on the same day, they are trying to get this word to play out. And look, I like the idea of these two, sure, releasing on the same day, but the name itself, Wikidiator, does not roll off the tongue. Not even close to Barbenheimer. And feels very, very forced. So, what do you guys think of this silly word that's been going around, they've been trying to make trend? I'm not a fan. Glad it. Hold on, I have to take a picture and send this to my friend because this is too funny. Okay, moving on. Outer Range canceled at Amazon after 2 seasons. Now, I never watched Outer Range. I kind of want to watch it now because I like when shows are short. I can plow through it, and now I feel like, I gotta catch up. But if I watch it and I like it, I might be mad after if they finding out they canceled it. I forgot to mention this one in my last news video, but this came out yesterday. Zack Snyder's Justice League will release in theaters. Stay tuned for a date, teases Zack Snyder. Interesting. I was not expecting this. I don't really see why. Want to see Zack Snyder's Justice League on the big screen? Stay tuned for a date. And that's a great shot, but hell. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, but I'm kind of not as high up on the Zack Snyder verse as much as I used to be, but like I haven't even watched Rebel Moon Part 2. Didn't love the first one, but more there for his older stuff, so this intrigues me a little bit. Yeah, they're calling it Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is Grey will play at the Egyptian LA August 1st. I don't know why it's being called Justice is Grey. The title's already so goddamn long. Yeah, it feels like a weird time to do this, but kind of random. Alright, so remember that flag we saw? Here we can look. This is the cryptic photo that Ryan Reynolds posted. He was wearing a hat for it. And then in the new trailer, they added this in one of the shots. And we finally get to see it in some footage right here next to the big giant Ant-Man. So it's probably Cassandra Nova's team, but we could also, or it could be something from some old relic. Who knows? Could be anything. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. X-Men actor Aaron Stanford returns as Pyro after 18 years in Deadpool and Wolverine and is very happy he finally gets a proper costume. In the original X-Men films, Pyro gets a short changed in terms of a costume. In X2, we start off with Pyro in Xavier's school for gifted mutants. The SWAT team bursts in the middle of the night and we have to flee. So for half the movie, I'm in my jammies. I never get the cool leather tactical suit that all the X-Men wear. In X3, I was just dressed in an ensemble from Hot Topic, basically. So to have him be in a proper superhero costume that was actually taken from the comics themselves was very cool. Yes, sir. Looks pretty cool, but I feel like it's not that great of a angle, but yeah, he's right. This was crazy. Neil Gaiman has been accused of a sexual assault by 2 different women. One allegation is by a former nanny accusing him of sexual assault, and the other allegation is from an 18-year-old fan accusing him of a rough and painful sex that she neither wanted nor enjoyed. Jesus. Has denied the allegations, insisting that it was all consensual sex. What the fuck, bro? You are creepy as fuck for doing that with an 18-year-old. What the fuck? Dude. Why? Ugh. Okay. I don't even want to look at him anymore. First look, Star Wars fans join the dark side. Brand new Funko Pops. These are alright. These are cool. This just got announced, though. I want to look at them with you guys. Vader riding his spaceship. His TIE Fighter. If I would get one of these, probably do the Kylo Ren with the Darth Vader helmet. I like that. The Darth Maul one's kind of cool because he's got the lightsaber. I gotta sneeze. Speaking of Star Wars, though, people were pointing out that this planet in the last episode of The Acolyte, which they titled Unknown Planet, people were pointing out Bal Demnik was an ocean planet adorned with rocky tropical islands in the Bakrafson system of the Aral sector located within the Outer Rim territories. The hostility of its native colony species, together with the extremely harsh climate, discouraged most people from ever visiting the planet, despite the beauty of its giant rock cliffs, pristine beaches, and vast azure oceans. It was mostly of interest to cartographers, xenobiologists, and fisherfolk, until knowledge of the planet's richest deposits of cortosis ore fell into the hands of Sith Lords Darth Tenebros and Darth Plagueis. Wow. Okay, so he does talk about cortosis in the last episode with his helmet. That's crazy. Okay, well there it is. Very cool. That's where he gets the material for him to be like an EMP against the lightsabers, which I love. Very cool. I did like this little thing from Comic Codigy. Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness should have been titled Doctor Strange Darkhold. I think the movie may have gotten a little less hate if the title didn't give us bigger expectations. Absolutely. I completely agreed with this. The Multiverse of Madness, like, that is a high bar. And I've certainly felt that way going in. I think the title invites a lot of crazy ideas, and it was a very rushed and not like it was a rushed movie. Directors dropping out, directors coming in last minute and finishing it. It was a bit of a mess. I kind of feel bad for it, but yeah, keep your expectations low. Usually, but I think it would have helped if it was titled something other than the Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness could literally be anything. It doesn't really feel as tied to Doctor Strange, Like, it should maybe like Avengers, the Multiverse of Madness, or would really be cool. I don't know. Speaking of Avengers, Avengers 5 will begin production in late March 2025 and will film to the end of summer. Yeah. They gotta get going on that. Avengers 5 will start filming in late March 25. It is said that due to the size of the cast, many actors will film their scenes in chunks, while others may film their entire scenes all at once in the span of weeks. Interesting. Just like Avengers Endgame. Aaron Moorhead and Justin Benson are reportedly in talks with Marvel Studios to direct Avengers 5. I am not super familiar with these filmmakers, so let's look them up. Aaron Moorhead. These are not super known directors. Completely. I think they're like indie directors, but they do work together. I have not seen. Oh, okay. They did get they got to do 2 episodes of Loki. I mean Moon Knight, and they did 4 episodes of Loki. Okay, they've done more in TV, but this would be huge for them in the movie scape. But doing 2 episodes of Moon Knight and 4 episodes of Loki is okay. They're in. You know, I didn't realize. So, my apologies. Okay, yeah, directed Moon Knight, Loki, and Daredevil Born Again. Oh. Okay, yeah, they're working on the upcoming Daredevil Born Again show. Okay, so Kevin Feige might be pretty happy with that show then. Very cool. I mean, this seems like a duplicate of the Russo brothers again. I don't know, two more white men to do the Avengers movies. Like, I'd rather have like Ryan Coogler or the Shang-Chi director or a woman would be cool. Something different. But heck, I'd even rather have the Russo brothers back. But I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to complain about another Avengers movie coming, so I'll take it. Kate Blanchett joined Borderlands in part to escape COVID madness. My husband said this film could save your life. The crazy asks are usually the things I gravitate towards, the things I could never conceive of, Blanchett said. I think there also may have been a little COVID madness. I was spending a lot of time in the garden using the chainsaw a little too freely. My husband said this film could save your life. My thumbs can barely control a phone, but I bought a PS5 and we played each other. I wanted to know the limits of the game and what fans loved about the character. I got really absorbed in that whole world, the cosplayers, the YouTube makeup tutorials. The gunslinging stuff was so much fun. You've seen her twirl a baton, but wait till you see her twirl a gun, Roth said. Director Eli Roth, who's directing this movie. Who's primarily known as a horror director, but I'm intrigued. I didn't really play the game. I don't know it too well. But I kind of dig the madness and craziness of it, and I like the cast and people behind it, so I'll check it out. How excited are you guys for Borderlands, the movie? Let me know down below. We get a first look at the Venom Last Dance Cinema collectible cup. It's pretty low quality, and it looks kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. But I get it. Oh, I see his little head right there. That makes it a little bit better. Because it looks like you're just drinking a jar of, like, black worms or something. But that is the symbiote. I get it. Live-action Watch Dogs movie is now filming. It's set in the same universe as the video game franchise? Shouldn't it? Since it's based on it? It's a weird sentence. But I didn't play the game. I know about the game. I get it. Again, I'd probably rather watch it as a movie, honestly. So I'll check it out. What do you guys think? Any Watchdog fans out there? I got a new video of Sebastian Stan. New video of Sebastian Stan in Utah for Thunderbolts back on June 7th. Back on June 7th. Maybe this video has been going around for a while, so I apologize if you guys have seen it before. From the very early looks of it, it seems like... Sorry, this was supposed to be for later. My bad. Okay. Update, check out these life-size Deadpool and Wolverine statues are on display at the New York Center in Rio de Janeiro. We also get our first real look at Wolverine's cowl. What do you mean? We've seen that thing 100 times by now. That's a pretty beautiful 3D display. I wish I had that in my house. That's pretty sick. Life size. Looks cool. With the little keychain behind him. We Live in Time, starring Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield, has been rated R for language, sexuality, and nudity. The film is described as a love story between an up-and-coming chef and a recent divorcee. We better see as much nudity from him as we do from her. She shouldn't be doing all the nudity like she did in Oppenheimer. You know, Mr. Oppenheimer got to hide his dick and balls. Why did she have to show off her body? Wasn't fair. So I hope it goes both ways if they're gonna talk about this part of it. But yeah, I'll check it out. I like these two, but whatever. We'll see. The upcoming Snow White live-action film was reportedly praised during its test screenings, having similar scores to Aladdin 2019. Those dwarves look pretty freaking creepy. I'm not gonna lie, but I will check it out. Are you guys excited for Snow White, the live action? I did not see Aladdin, although I do want to watch it. That was one I missed. I grew up with the original, though. Cue Neutron Dance. Netflix recruits editor who cut trailer for Beverly Hills Cop in 1984 to make throwback one for Axel F. I thought that was cool. I didn't know that he was behind the trailer, but very fun. I do need to catch up on all the Beverly Hills Cops movies before watching this, but I know this is out today. You guys can watch it now. I have nothing against the franchise. It was one I didn't get to watch all of, but I'll check it out. I'll catch up eventually. Alright, Brad Winderbaum promises that Eyes of Wakanda will be a real treat for fans of the Black Panther films. The action is insane and the storytelling is fantastic. It's both about the history of Wakanda, but also expands into the greater MCU at different time periods. I'm very excited for this. I love Wakanda, I love Black Panther, and Marvel, so anything that's more on that is always fun for me. I think Eyes of Wakanda is an animated show. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it's an animated show. Whoops, hello. Access Studios is reportedly working on the Disney Plus's Eyes of Wakanda series. The show's animation style will be fully CG animated. The show is being described as very fast-paced, fluid, exhilarating, and very exciting. I know a lot of people have been talking about Access Studios. Are we on this portfolio ain't no joke. Great read, by the way. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool as shit. I'd love to see that. Access Studios, let them cook. Yeah, Destiny stuff looks amazing. I don't even play Destiny, but yeah, all the cinematics and that shit looks crazy. And their animation looks good. So I'm down. I'm for that shit. Love, Death, and Robots. Whoa. Yeah, that is crazy. It's to say at least one of the studios make us that each episode is going to have a different animation style, since it's an anthology series. Oh, the Cosmos Circus can exclusively report that Access Studios, at least one of the studios working on animation for Eyes of Wakanda. Go on, again, it doesn't change my excitement for it if it's just one episode and everyone else gets a different stab at what it's like, you know? I already read this one, didn't I? Yep. Okay. A Lego Jaws set will release on August 1st. Will cost $160. This is pretty cool. I'm not even that big on Legos, but I do like that. Anything that's like a scene from a movie, I love. So I might be intrigued by this one. What do you guys think? Alright. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark sequel has stalled, says Kevin Hageman. It's stalled. We don't actually know. We wrote a draft. Guillermo had a story direction of where to take it. We know a lot of people liked it, but we also know that nothing's happening right now. I haven't watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I like Guillermo del Toro. Just wanted to cover this. What do you guys think? Any Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark fans out there? Dogpool stunts in her billboard for Deadpool and Wolverine. That's pretty cute. I love that. Does she have goggles? Oh my god. I think we knew that. They're just so small. I couldn't tell until that picture. First look GameStop exclusive Army of Darkness Evil Dead Funko Pop VHS cover. Ooh. Yeah, I love this. This is pretty cool. I love Army of Darkness and Ash Williams, Evil Dead, Sam Raimi. It's cool. Marvel TV head Brad Winderbaum on Agatha all along. It's really fun, but it's really scary and gets quite dramatic. It lures you in with the fun of Halloween, and before you know it, you're crying. There are deadly stakes. It's a fun ride, but it's a dangerous one. I'm there. I think Marvel is getting smarter with their stuff lately, but I will be there. I loved Agatha and WandaVision. Wilson Bethel will get another Bullseye suit in Daredevil Born Again. Very cool. Let's move on. Next one, Daredevil Born Again, is literally Daredevil Season 4 and 5. Fans of the Netflix series will feast. Brad Winderbaum teases Daredevil Born Again. These characters have matured, things have changed, society's changed, Matt and Wilson have changed, and their characters are going to collide in ways we've never seen before. It's no longer enough to try to murder each other. There's a whole game of politics at play. There's some exciting stuff going on with Daredevil Born Again and Marvel. I am there for it. Brad Winderbaum says Daredevil Born Again is similar to X-Men 97. It's reviving something fans love, but taking it in a new direction. These characters have matured in the universe different than it was. Things have changed. Alright. Do a little update on where the Teamsters are. Warn members against studios' fear-mongering tactics as Basic Crafts contract talks pause for July 4th holiday. The Teamsters say they are willing to extend bargaining with studios deeper into the month, but the AMPTP needs to step it up if they really want a deal. Next week, we hope to see the AMPTP ready to sit back down at the table and be prepared to bargain and care about the issues our members face. The nearly 7,000 member union representing Basic Crafts said in a note sent out this afternoon. Basic Crafts as in crafty? Well, I do know that, like, the Teamsters, IATSE, crafty people, they're all below the line on a film set, and now it's their turn to kind of ask for better pay. You know, everyone above the line did their strikes, actor strikes, writer strikes. Those are above the line crew members. These are the below the line people who don't have their own unions like the cinematographers do, or the producers and directors and writers and actors do. Brad Winderbaum, sorry, they did a whole scoop on upcoming Marvel stuff. X-Men 97 Season 2. I know the first season is an emotional ride. That ride continues in a very X-Men fashion in the second season. I loved X-Men 97. I did some reviews for the last few episodes, so if you guys haven't watched them, check it out. But I'm super excited for that. This is the same story we just read. Taylor Swift's Getaway Car, Taylor's version, will be part of the Deadpool and Wolverine soundtrack. It would be the singer's only feature in the film. I know what I'm blasting in the car today. Brad Winderbaum talks about Season 3 of What If. It will be the conclusion of a trilogy. It will take us to places you would never expect, going beyond the first two seasons and its exploration of the multiverse. The season brings characters that are very unexpected. Love What If Season 1 and 2. If you guys have not watched What If Seasons 1 and 2, they are quite incredible. Anything can happen in those, and I love it. First look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Wave 2 Funko Pops. Here's Miguel, we got, I forget her name. I can't really tell. Is that Spider-Punk? Yeah. And Prowler. Very cool. Sorry. Ah, dang it. I don't know where the close-up. There it is. Okay. The Prowler Earth 4-2 Funko Pop. That's pretty sick. Alright, Jessica Alba on potentially returning to play Sue Storm in the MCU. No one's talked to me about it, but I would jump at the chance. I love that character, and I felt like she was so unique in the Marvel Universe at the time. There weren't a ton of female superheroes like her. Very cool. So yeah, she was my introduction to Fantastic Four, so I would love to see a return multiverse fun moment like that. What do you guys think? Here's the first look, horror fans. Check out the new Terrifier Funko Pops. Pretty good. I don't need the bike one. That's for Billy. The blood on his face is good, but I also like the one with the knife, I guess. What do you guys think? Terrifier, you guys fans out there? It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but I like it. New Mexico denies film incentive application on Alec Baldwin's Rust movie after fatal shooting. Tax authorities denied an application this spring by Rust Movie Productions for incentives worth as much as $1.6 million. Producers of the Western movie Rust may have to forego a robust economic incentive as they try to sell the film to distributors and fulfill financial obligations to the immediate family of a cinematographer who was fatally shot by Alec Baldwin during rehearsal in 2021. New Mexico tax authorities denied an application this spring by Rust Movie Productions for incentives worth as much as $1.6 million, according to a late July deadline for producers to appeal the decision is approaching. Meanwhile, Baldwin is scheduled to go on trial starting next week on an involuntary manslaughter charge in Helena Hutchins' death. The lead actor and co-producer of Rust was pointing a gun at Hutchins when it went off, killing her and wounding director Joel Souza. I didn't know it wounded the director too. That's crazy. Melina Spadone, an attorney representing the production company, said the film production tax incentive was going to be used to finance a legal settlement between producers and Hutchins' widower and son. The denial of the tax credit has disrupted those financial arrangements. Yeah, no shit. Filming wrapped up last year. She helped broker. God. Yeah, good luck. Jesus. Maybe fucking have some better safety on your set. And don't use real guns with any... It's the age of CGI. Can we not make a fake gun these days? Some muzzle flares and stuff. Alright, new look at Deadpool and Wolverine featuring Blind Owl and Wade Wilson. Hits theaters July 26th. The Canadian Mounted. Oh my god. I love it. Update: Spider-Man Noir will feature Brendan Gleeson as a villain codenamed The Monster. Good old Brendan Gleeson. Still alive. That's pretty cool. But how have we not gotten a Miles Morales thing yet? Live action, I mean. Alright, new look at The Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim in theaters December 13th. I cannot wait for this. I need me more Lord of the Rings stuff that Peter Jackson's involved with. And it's got, he's doing a collab with like Asian filmmakers to make this stuff, so I love it. And Asian actors, I believe. Brad Winterbaum says he's most excited for people to see what they've done with the Disney Plus Marvel Zombies series. Me too. Me too. I love seeing them in What If. So that was our first tease that the Marvel Zombies was in What If. So if you haven't watched What If, go watch it now. Because Marvel Zombies is coming. I'm excited. Alright, it's sad that this is the only shot we might see for Young Avengers. I could have sworn I had heard something where we're getting more after Vision Quest, but this guy was letting me know kindly, King Spy. As of now, Young Avengers is no longer moving forward, so at this point, no. Very sad. He's a good source. You can check him out. Trust. Alright, Emma Corrin took inspiration from Willy Wonka for Deadpool and Wolverine, one of the best villains of all time. I love that. I'm very, very excited to see her character and her performance in Deadpool and Wolverine. Stranger Things Season 5. Production reaches happy halfway mark, 24 weeks down. I know Maya Hawke has recently said that each episode feels like a movie. We're basically making 8 movies. We're making basically 8 movies. The episodes are very long. Very exciting. Goes out with a bang. So, I'm excited. It's not my favorite show, but I do like Stranger Things. First look at John Wick 4 Funko Pops. They're alright. Alright, Soul Twisters. I love this 3D poster, you guys. This is so cool. I wish I had one of these to reach out and touch the motorcycle and the chair. Try to sit in the chair like a dumbass. No, I'm kidding. But I love that. Very creative and adds a nice flair to your theater. Actually, this might not even be a theater. It's just a plain old billboard. I'm realizing this is actually for a tea shop. But no, I love this. Nostalgia wins the Universal Mega Parade, the Universal Mega Movie Parade, with the E.T. Back to the Future draws and Ghostbusters floats. So cool. I love this. I had to talk about it. These are my types of parades. I didn't even know this was possible. So I may have to go and do this someday. But very cool. Beautiful sets and designs. Love getting to see all that. Ooh, it's expensive. But so cool. I love that. Really gets you in the movie mood. Here's a shot of the T-Rex in the Universal Mega Movie Parade Jurassic Park finale float is awesome. I got Back to the Future. Very cool. I want these. I want to have them. Boss Logic has been posting a lot of fun photos of parodying every single Marvel poster with Deadpool and Wolverine. I kind of wish he wouldn't, because I feel like I just wish we would have that movie. But whatever. He was doing it for Guardians 3 right here. Deadpool's holding a rocket. He did it for... What's the other one he did it for? He did it for one more poster that was a Marvel poster. Alright, whatever. Move on. Inside Out 2 outgrows Finding Dory and is now the 4th highest grossing Pixar film ever. Very cool. Good for Inside Out 2. It's breaking a lot of records and been doing really, really well. From very early looks of it, seems like 27 million plus for Wednesday for Despicable Me 4, expecting 105 to 120 million for a 5-day weekend. Good for them, very good. That's what we want to see for the theaters, right? Despicable Me 4 finding out to 28 million Wednesday, 120 million 5-day opening over July 4th stretch box office. Minions are the Lord of Independence Day. Yeah, at the theater, so many people who wanted to buy tickets for Despicable Me 4, all the parents came in and they were like, can I get tickets for Minions? I just thought that was funny. That's how so many people want to just call this movie, you know. I thought that was cute. The Friday Sunday take for Despicable Me 4 stands at 70 million. It's not Friday. What? Those are predictions. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be as big as Inside Out 2, but I do think it will do well. I think Deadpool... Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy teases cameos Marvel film has a lot of characters. I already covered that story. Okay. July may be best box office of 2024, but Deadpool and Wolverine is no longer guaranteed summer VIP, even with superheroes. Twisters and Inside Out 2 this month could have used more contenders. After June's box office fireworks, total gross around 980 million, July has 3 major openings plus strong holdovers. All that in the month could end up well short of July 2023. These all are expected to be standouts, with more strong grosses to come for Inside Out 2 and A Quiet Place. Heck, even Bad Boys is still holding strong. Projected 275 million, 300 million to July. 135. What? Yeah, I think Deadpool and Wolverine will do about the same as Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 just has the kids, brings the kids out. I mean, it's hard for Deadpool and Wolverine to compete with. I mean, yes, it brings the kids out, but in a different way. Kids can't really see Deadpool and Wolverine by themselves, or they'll try to sneak in. $1 billion month would lead to a year-to-date 21% shortfall. As of June 30th, it had improved to 19%, but it's fair to note that a month ago, our best guess at the shortfall had the shortfall at 25%. So miracles do happen. Yeah, in addition to Barbie and Oppenheimer, last July I had the sleeper Sign of Freedom. Fuck that movie. Indiana Jones, Mission Impossible, Insidious. Yeah, that's a hard month to beat, but I think we'll be okay this summer. We'll survive. Thank you, Deadpool. It's 3-week box office tracking. Record R-rated opening in store and best. We all knew it was going to do this. Already talked about this. They've already talked about this. I still think it can hit 200 million opening domestic. That's my guess. Go away. What do you guys think? Deadpool will make domestically opening weekend and then worldwide opening weekend. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so let's see. What's the number one spot right now? It's going to be Furiosa. Still. Ghostbusters in second. We got If. Godzilla X Kong. I still don't understand the 50 Shades. In a Violent Nature, I don't want to see that movie, but I might have to for homework purposes. Upcoming releases for July 4th. Yes, we know. Sound of Hope. Fuck that movie. If you're a fan, leave. Maxine, I'm very excited for. Hopefully what I heard about Mia the Goth was not true about her kicking somebody. Long Legs, we get July 12th. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be horrifying in the best way possible. Half Moon Bay. What the heck is that? I've been to Half Moon Bay. That's interesting. And we got Twisters July 19th. It's going to be a little bit of a dud week here, but we'll see. Until Deadpool and Wolverine, what are you guys most excited for? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching.